Yo, yo, what's going on? It's Jay with Let's Talk Boxing. Let's get right into it. Didn't get a chance to watch the Canelo versus Triple G 3 or the trilogy fight live. Long story, but just need to catch up on some rest. But I did watch the fight, and I actually just finished the fight about 2 hours ago, and I've been sitting there thinking about the fight, and it's just like, okay, I know that people want Canelo to be this star, superstar, which he is or has been. And that's the key word, has been. Now, I'm not going to bash Canelo, but I just find it funny how the zone, who the fight was broadcast on, this man beat them out of multi-millions of dollars with those fights he was putting on a few years ago when he was on his European bashing tour, which culminated with Caleb Plant. So, well, no, let me take that back. I don't think he fought Caleb Plant on the zone. But either way, listening to the fight and the narrative and the terms that they were using, oh, the undisputed champ, this, oh, the zone even titled the video a masterclass. I mean, what I saw was a relatively fresh, early 30-something-year-old Canelo beating up on a 40-year-old Triple G. I mean, and he still couldn't hurt him, or at least rattle him at least. He might have stung him a few times, but for the most part, I mean, the way people act about Canelo's power, he's supposed to be knocking Triple G out with one punch. Whereas we can see that won't happen. So I see the polls on the internet asking, what should Triple G do? Who should he fight next? Or should he retire? I mean, based off the performance, I mean, he can definitely still fight. There's a whole lot of opponents out there. And now that now that Canelo is back at 168, presumably full time, because, they mentioned Bivol, but they never really gave Bivol his just due. It's the fact, oh, he's the light heavyweight champion of the world, Canelo went up. No, he beat Canelo with a whole different style, and the pressure that Canelo put on Triple G from the opening round, the good upper body movement, he even tried to cut some angles on Triple G. Triple G just stood there and done what he always do. Fire the jab, that weird looking right hook over the top, or off the left side as well. I mean, he's done what he always done. Now, the fight was okay. I mean, I don't see what all the big fuss was about. I mean, we all knew what was going to happen. I mean, Canelo is a good fighter, but he is fighting. It was a bounce back fight for him. Nobody expected Triple G to win. It was nowhere near the risk that it was in the first or second fight. I mean, you can look how those fights play out. In my opinion, Triple G won the first one. They called it a draw. Canelo did pretty much the same thing with upper body movement as he did last time in the second fight. He pressed the action. He took it to Triple G. He stayed in his chest. He stayed low. He stayed mobile. And he chose good punch selections. And he fought a good fight. But we saw what happened when, yes, he stopped Caleb Plant, but if you can control the distance on Canelo, it can take him down there the whole fight to get close enough to even do anything to you. So you look at the top fighters at 168. I'm almost going to say 160. I mean, between 160 and 168. I mean, you got Jamal Charlo, of course, that can move up to 168. You got Benavidez, which has been calling Canelo out for the longest, just like Charlo, Andrade, and many other fighters. You got Andrade. Let's see where Canelo's going to go next. Let's talk boxing. It's Jay. I'm out. Hate, like, comment, subscribe.